Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to the next episode of Genre Makers. And today I want to talk about a genre that I don't think I've gone into too much on this channel, and that's the hack and slash games. Now, this has been around for a while, from games like God of War to Bayonetta, and tons of people have just enjoyed the frenetic, over-the-top action, elaborate settings, and over-the-top boss fights for years and years. Today I think we should talk about one of the games that really helped define how we look at this kind of game, and that's, well, Devil May Cry. So hang around for a little bit, grab a snack, grab a drink, and sit down as we dig into Devil May Cry and why I feel it was so influential to this type of genre. Now, this game series started in 2001. It was published by Capcom, and its creation is mostly attributed to Hideki Kamiya, and was actually first intended to be Resident Evil 4. No, I'm serious. No, really. You can all stop laughing now. I'm dead serious. Look, they wanted to change up the formula of Resident Evil to be more action-oriented with more stylish combat than its predecessors, okay? The original story for it was to unravel the mystery around an invincible man named Tony. Okay, stop laughing again. Yes, his name was Tony. Now, he actually had a high level of skill and intellect far beyond human norms. What happened then, you ask? Well, like many starters, it strayed a bit from, well, a little bit too far from what could be considered the main focus of the game series, in this case, survival horror, which seemed ironic given the direction that Resident Evil 5 and 6 eventually went. At the time, though, it was seen as a bridge too far given the series' more focused approach. That's not to say Resident Evil 4 wasn't more flashy and stylish in the way that you approach combat. It absolutely was. It just wasn't this. Well, what makes this game special and how does it play? I hear all two of you asking who haven't played this series before. Well, let's take a look at that, shall we? Now, Devil May Cry is honestly a kind of standard looking 3D hack and slash game, which you may have seen gameplay similar to this in games like Ninja Gaiden for Xbox, Lament of Innocence from the PlayStation, what actually sets this one apart, though, is a few things. Well, okay, one big thing. It came out before either one of those games. And yes, before God of War as well. As such, it introduced a lot of the blueprint of how a lot of those early games worked. From the cinematic way the camera would follow Dante through the stage, how a lot of the combat would work with its simple, accessible controls, but it also did a lot of things that a lot of other games wouldn't touch, such as the grading system for combat. You see, it garnered a bit of fame, both positive and negative depending on how you view it, based off the stylish rank system. This was a system that was based on factors like how many hits you did of different types of combos, how much you parried and not taking damage. All these things would affect your rank in each combat situation. Doing well would net you more orbs, in which some would count as health and others would count as currency in the game system. The system was built to force the player to use combos that they may not normally use as your standard same 3-button combos or bread and butter combos, if you will. The game will only net you style rank up so high off those combos and less each time you use them. The intent was to make the combat look varied and stylish to play. In order to keep your combo going, Dante would also have guns to augment his swordplay, allowing him to hit people at range and move in, or in some series juggle people in the air actually while using them. However, what do you guys think of this one? Did any of you ever play any of the series, and if so, what did you think of it? Do you think it belongs on this list, or do you think another game that had more influence came out before it, either before or after it? Let me know in the comments. While you're there, if you don't mind, please leave this video a like. Heck, if you see more of my stuff you like, consider following the channel. That actually does help me out a ton. Till we meet again though, have a great rest of your day, and happy gaming.